Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today I decided to show you another really simple 5-minute DIY mask. So you can see the shape here. This is one of the most common ones you can see with DIY masks outside with other people. It's one of the simplest ways to do it and it fits pretty much everyone, which makes it really great to do. On the inside I actually did leave a little opening. That's optional, but I decided I just want to have the option to put a filter inside. So that's what the opening is for. For today's project you won't need much. So of course some fabric, then some bands for getting it around your ears. And you want something to measure with. This can be a hand gauge or a ruler or pretty much whatever. Some fabric scissors and some pins. Okay, so the pattern you can find as a PDF downloadable below the video. So it's a super simple one. You can just copy off of this or you can just take a look at what I have here. But in order to have a perfect size, I do recommend you do it from the PDF. So it's going to be super simple this time. I have 2 times the inside fabric and 2 times the outside in this exact same shape. And that's exactly what we want. So you see that these align perfectly. So here is the outside and I decided to take this flower pattern for my inside. Of course you can do this the other way around or depending on what kind of fabric you have. So here are my 2 halves. I'm going to put them pretty side on pretty side. So in my case this is the other way around. So this is what I need for now, and let's just stitch this side up completely and on the outside as well. So pretty side on pretty side, align nicely. I'm gonna get rid of these puzzles and then we can get to the sewing on top on this rounded section. So just along here a regular straight stitch. But first we're gonna do the inside. Of course we're gonna start and just here leave a little opening in the middle. That's for the filter to come in. So here you need 2 smaller stitches. Okay, so here we are. I did separate these leftover bits that come after the stitches just to keep it neat. So that's an optional thing you can definitely do. You can push it to the one side if you'd like that better. So here is the shape that we have. You can already see it. So it's a super fast project, like I said. And the inside, of course, has the same deal on here with the little opening for a filter. So now what we want to do is connect these. So you have here the outside that goes on top of the outside piece or the outside side of the outside piece. I hope that's clear. You can see what I'm doing. So here you want to align this as nicely as you can. So the stitches should be on top of one another. We're going to take our elastic band or anything else that you have. It's important that it's stretchy, so that's the only criterion we have for today as far as the band goes. And we just want to push the one end inside. So between the inside and outside, all the way like this into a bow, definitely inwards because we're going to turn this inside out later. There we go. Then you just want to stitch over the very ends a couple of times, just secure them on there, make sure they stay that way, and of course you can pin to keep everything in place. Okay, so now that we pinned this, we have this side to do. So just along all the open edges, all the way across the longer side to the shorter side and the leftover one. Since we have the opening here on top, we really don't need an opening on the side. So you can just completely close up all of the edges all around, so all 4 sides this time. Make sure that you keep the stitching aligned. That's the most important part of this, and make sure it's flat as possible. Okay, here we are. So you see how I fixed the corners a little bit. That's so that we have a neater result when we turn it inside out, but we can pretty much do that already. You need to take care that you don't rip any stitches because the opening probably isn't too big, but yeah, take your time and just turn it all inside out. Okay, so here is the little opening. You could push a filter inside or any other piece of fabric to just have some extra protection, but all in all, you can use the mask as it is. You can see the elastic bands that go around your ears. So yeah, you can actually have both sides used as a front side, I guess. It's really easy to use. These are fitting for most people. And of course, this is highly customizable. If you're doing this as a gift, which is also an option, you can do the two sides in the style the person would like, or in your own style if you're doing it for yourself. You can do it in the same manner on both sides. If it's a gift, just make sure you tell the people that you have a little opening for extra filters. It might not be as noticeable on some patterns. But all in all, this is our mask, and it's really simple. You see, it took just a couple of minutes to do. So that's always great, especially if you don't have a lot of time and you still want to have a nice result. And now an optional step, what you can also do is just do another stitch on top of all of the edges or right next to it, as close to the edge as possible. Just make sure it's all nicely aligned, and then on the outside you can just start anywhere and do a straight, regular straight stitch in order to get this a little bit flatter. Okay, so here we are. You can see what this looks like. So it's a little bit flatter than it was, which makes it look a little bit neater, but this is of course optional. If you like it a little bit puffier, then I would leave this out, but this is a way to make it just a little bit less puffed, I guess. So yeah, here is the shape. You can see very easily where the nose goes. This will fit most people regardless of the size of your nose or the shape of your nose. So that's why this rounded shape is perfect for everyone. So yeah, you have the filter inside, and if you want, you can even put a metal piece inside in order to have it align right to your nose crease, but that's of course up to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to shoot us a thumbs up to let us know if you found this project useful. You can also post comments or questions in the comment section that's always below the video. And if you'd like to see more and stay updated with us, you can click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Stay safe. Bye.